This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Libra for the 16th till the 25th of March 2021. I will talk about the past and the situations you're in at present, and then about your future. This is time-stamped, so you will find the times in the description box below. Starting with the past, I see that you were thinking about something in secret. I think people didn't know how much you were thinking about the path to take. For some of you, this was like becoming really spiritually developed and moving towards a more situation in which you were helping others, in which you wanted to do something good for your surroundings or for an organization or something like that, because you have 2 times the year event in your future. Now this lays next to the 7 of Cups, so I believe it was difficult to make a decision here into which path to take, and also about the person you loved or who you wanted to be with. I think there were several options there as well in your love life, and because it lays next to the Lovers and also the Hanged Man, I think you were making your considerations. I think you didn't know who to choose or what to choose. I think there were a lot of opinions about this, what you were supposed to choose. And I think that you wanted something you had passion about, also something that you felt that was given to you. It was something like a call for you. You were like, it was your life purpose or something you really wanted to do. And I think you maybe also made some mistakes on the way, trying to work things out, trying to find what you wanted, maybe also saying things too quickly, or maybe in such a way that maybe make people believe as well. I think there were some arguments about this, because I think that people were maybe not convinced in that this was the right thing to do for you, if that makes sense for someone. I think that it was something that you really wanted to work out, something that you decided, but maybe it was also something that you did because you just wanted to make that decision. You just wanted to have a direction to go to. I think also because of what people were telling you, that you felt like, I'm going to, I have this skill, I have this thing that I can do really well, and I'm going to really show the world I can do it. I think you really did this thing that you believed that maybe you were going to make money with quickly, or maybe it was something that you thought you were called to do and you really rushed into it. Maybe there were not the finances for it. Maybe there was a too big insecurity with it, that it couldn't be financed, that things were not believed. I think maybe the people around you maybe didn't believe in you really working this out, that this could work, or that you really could help people with it. It lays next to the Judgment card. And because of the Knight of Swords, I think it went really quickly. People were maybe telling you, you have to think like this, you have to do it like that, and I think you didn't want to follow conventional rules. I think that is it. Maybe you didn't want to commit because you have the 7 of Cups. Maybe that stayed inside of you for a long time, or you were thinking about that for a long time, and then maybe suddenly you took the actions towards your decisions, and that maybe really surprised people because they didn't see that coming. Now at present, I see you have the Lover, so I think that you have been thinking about your options, not maybe only in a romantic way, because this is the Lovers, but also about your options, what you could be doing. with your life about this thing that you suddenly felt like you were meant to be doing. I think that was it. And also, maybe you were challenged. Maybe you were challenged about something, about those opportunities that were given to you, and you needed to think about that. And you maybe needed to change your mind about certain things, because this person is in the middle, and they are making they are thinking about, shall I choose this person or that person, or they are choosing between things to choose. Shall I do this or shall I do that? And I think you had a change of philosophy, or you had a change of your mind. You didn't want to think in a conventional way. It lays next to the Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant. But the Four of Pentacles tells me you didn't, I don't think you wanted to commit to this person. I think you maybe wanted to, you wanted to work out what you thought was the best thing to do. I can see that throughout this reading. I see also that the people that you are with disagree with you. They can't come to the same conclusions as you. They don't see it in the same way as you. And but I think that you are going to be successful in this, but you are going to also be hurt by this, because I think it takes quite a bit of effort from your side, or a lot of convincing. I think it takes from your side as well, to make other people believe in your project, or to maybe even have it financed, or maybe to be with the person you want to be. For very few of you, it is about, because you have this card, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For very few of you, it is about a marriage that has been arranged, or people are telling you that you should be walking this path, not that path that you choose to take, or that was not the right thing to do, that you were doing that because you will see where it ends, because you have maybe chosen maybe you have made some mistakes, maybe you have chosen for something that didn't work out as much as you hoped for in the past. But at present, I see that you are going to have this, you are going to grow and are going to, with this new insight, you have been thinking about where to go, how to move on, and you will see that you leave these people behind you, and you will see that you are like far ahead of these people. You see, sometimes you don't want that. What you thought in the past was maybe like a big argument, very difficult to make your choices, because you were thinking still in structures that you were told to think. You had to think like that. Maybe people told you in the past, it is only this way, you can't do it in any other way, you have to be like this. You will see, you made the wrong decisions here, it didn't work out for you, you thought you would do it and then you didn't. You will see that now, at present, that is not important at all anymore. It's not important what people were thinking of you in the past anymore, because you leave that behind you. Those were the people that maybe didn't believe in you. And this lays next to the Knight of Swords. So something that you have been saying, like, I'm going to do it this way, and they maybe couldn't agree on you. This way is like the Queen of Wands, and this queen is choosing her, maybe, so this can also be a man, doesn't need to be a woman. This person has different thoughts or different ways of thinking than the rest of the people around you. So I think that you are thinking in a different way. You are creative. You want, you want this yeah, you just like this a nice life and with nice people around you, and the things that are very important to you are you want things to grow, you want things to develop, you want to create things. And this queen makes her own rules about what is important for her. It lays next to the emperor as well. They are also doing that, and even if it is unconventional, it is fine. They come to their conclusion of how they want to live. They live their way of life. I think you are more and more coming to what your purpose is in life. You really maybe want to help people. You also have learned from these mistakes in the past. You have learned from it. You leave these behind you, and you are more and more looking at it's your like a wake-up call. It's a reality, or it is something that you see like, yeah, this is my reality. This is something I want to do. This is what I'm aligned with. This is what I was meant to be. It was given to me. The High Priestess is also a spiritual person. This is like, okay, I have to follow this path, which means for some of you, I think for most of you, you have to leave that world behind you. You are leaving that. You are leaving this past. You are leaving these people because you have gone faster than them. You have outgrown them. You can't stay in the past. You can't stay with maybe this negativity that things wouldn't work out, or you couldn't agree on something, or people didn't believe in you. You leave that behind you because you know for yourself what you want and where you want to go, and how that is developing. I think that you have come at present. You are really changing your mind about things. You are looking at a different philosophy and how you can also see things. Yeah, that you are that you take your own direction from all these rules. I can see that. So you have the Four of Pentacles in your future. Now this person is still is careful of opening their heart, I think, and so that lays next to the Hierophant. So I think it is a bit you're more careful with the way you are perceiving things now, of telling people, like the Knight of Swords. Or I think that you are going to be careful what you commit to and how you are going to commit to this. For very few of you, you really don't want to immediately show what you were thinking, and how you really need more time to think about how you are going to approach things in the future, and also maybe how you're going to spend your money. So it's also saying, yeah, you have this Hierophant. So I think you have been learning a lot, and I think you are looking at how to use that, how you're going to can become like I think maybe you have been awakened spiritually, and you're going to open up to more to that in the future. I think it is more like you will open up to this, maybe what you have learned from the past, like you have learned a lot in the past, and now you are going to want. So you have this card. Sorry, it sounds maybe confusing, but I think I can explain it best like this. You have this card. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I think because of your past, you find it difficult to do that in the near future. But you have chosen to go this path. You have chosen to move away from the conventional thoughts, the thoughts that you of other people telling you what to do and what this commitment is, or what is right and what is wrong for you to do. I think you have been really struggling with this because you heard something else in your inner voice of what other people are telling you. And I think you're coming more and more to this commitment. I think to what you have learned for yourself, to be yourself, your true self. And you know that you had to leave that. And you're now, in the near future, you're going to open up to that. But I can see also that this is like, you have this engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And so that's why you are careful here, because you want it in a maybe unconventional way. You want to reach that part, because I don't think that you see that you have to stay in those rules that other people have been thinking out for you. I can see the Emperor is like on top of it themselves. They know what they want. Maybe they are. I think you know what you want. You know what is the right thing for you to do, and how to move on. I think you make your own rules and your own decisions with your knowledge and your spirituality. And that is like, it's really beautiful because you have the world cards. That world that you were in the past in. You can leave that behind you. It is like the end of a cycle. You needed to go through these. You needed to go through the challenges. You need trying things out, but also maybe so that you were not believed, and so that you are going to believe in the future, or how you can express yourself, or how you can use your knowledge. Also maybe of more knowing for yourself. Maybe also in a romantic relationship, that you are more true to yourself, in who you want to be with, how you want to live your life, and how you want it to develop. I think that this next to the Emperor, it's like, you are going to really make your own rules for how to move on after this what happened in the past, or how you have developed, or how you leave things behind you. So you have this Hierophant again in the further future. And I think what you have learned from all this is that maybe you were looking at making money quickly or having this development. I think in the past you were thinking in a different way. I think you thought that you needed something that in the future you will know you won't need. So I think that you will totally know in the future what you want from material things, and how you stand in life, and that the material things in your life are like it's your the inner truth. That is the most beautiful and rich thing that you have. I think that you started off at the High Priestess already knowing that you needed to follow your own path, and I think that is something I see in the future happening more and more for yourself, that you make your own rules and that you are going to be independent from all these of what other people are telling you of how you have to live or what you have to do. I think you're going to be independent and know for yourself more and more which path to take, and what you are aligned with, and which path you have to follow for yourself. Okay, well Libra, I hope this makes sense for someone. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you next time.